This Saturday, Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez is going to return to the ring. First time since September of 2022. And he's going to fight for the vacant WBO Flyweight title against Christian Gonzalez Hernandez. Let's talk about Bam Rodriguez's return to the ring. Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez is taking on Christian Gonzalez Hernandez this Saturday, and it's going to be broadcast on ESPN, but from San Antonio. This is going to be Gonzalez's first fight of the year, and since his 2022 September defeat over Israel Gonzalez, he's been mulling over the fact of what he wanted to do going forward in his career. Now, his brother was campaigning in the same super flyweight class where he fought his last match. So he is electing to drop down to regular flyweight, and he is going to now campaign for the WBO title in this match. We remember from last year, June of 2022, Rodriguez had faced Sor Rungvisai and had really gave him a boxing lesson, resulting in a TKO stoppage. It was a great fight for Bam Rodriguez, and his record now of 17-0 with 11 KOs really speak volumes about how he has grown as a fighter. In that fight against the more experienced Rungvisai, he was able to box his way to victory in a way that more veteran fighters go about their work. He took Rungvisai apart round after round until he finally stopped him. It was a great win. Now, as he's coming into his first fight of 2023, Christian Gonzalez Hernandez is looking to test the mettle of the youthful Rodriguez. And both guys being 23 years old, we're going to see Gonzalez, whose record of 15-1 with 5 KOs and orthodox against Rodriguez's southpaw, we're going to see what will happen when Jesse is facing a guy that is within his age group with the same type of youthful approach to the sport. Records very similar. Age is spot on. One thing that I have to say about this though, I've watched some tape of Hernandez, and he doesn't seem to have the type of power that may stave off an attack from Bam Rodriguez. Bam is well schooled and coached by Robert Garcia, to the degree that he entered my thunderous top 10 with being an astute, calculating fighter who works his game plan to perfection. I've seen this young man box. He's very heady. He knows exactly what he's doing in there, from putting his punches together to working off of a jab to giving movement and stepping around opponents, not just standing there as a stationary target to trade blows. He's effective in many ways, and that is due to the schooling that he had from his trainer. And you also have to have some talent, which definitely exists there. Now, when you talk about Hernandez, what he's bringing to the table is the ability to face off with youthful vigor, as I stated before, and he's a wiry yet heady competitor. He will get in there and mix it up, but his power is lacking. That 5 KOs is something that concerns me because as I've looked at the tapes of him, he's kind of a arm puncher. He doesn't really put leverage on his shots or even any heat on them. And against a fighter like Bam Rodriguez, you have to be able to put your punches together to give him something to respect. But not just that, your technique has to be on. And I'm not so certain that Gonzalez's technique is on par that he will make Rodriguez respect what he does. But yet and still, as we look at this, a showcase for Rodriguez places him in a position where when you look at him, you realize he is definitely a fighter who has a full arsenal of punches. He can box on the inside. He can trade blows for blows on the inside, whether he's throwing short shots with uppercuts, liver shots. Okay, he has a pretty good straight left hand and combinations. He puts his shots together in sequence. That's very important because today you don't see a lot of fighters putting their punches together in combinations, as we used to call it, running the numbers. When you put punches together, sometimes if you're looking for the perfect shot, it never happens because you have to open a guy up to get the shot in that's going to be meaningful. So putting them together in succession will eventually find an opening. Now, in the case of Gonzalez, he's a very basic, straight up, no frills fighter. He gives you what he has. And like I said, when he gets fatigued, he kind of gets a little sloppy. He'll lean in. Like I said, he throws a lot of arm punches and he'll drop his hands when he's exchanging. His technique is off, especially when fatigue begins to set in. So these are the kind of things that Bam Rodriguez will definitely take advantage of. And as I remember him doing against Soaring V-Side, he's gonna get Hernandez in a position where Hernandez might even feel comfortable, like feels like he belongs or he's hanging in there. But eventually, Bam is gonna step it up, turn it up, and then he's going to be able to take Hernandez apart. I see this as a late round stoppage for Bam Rodriguez. I see him looking to secure his place in history by becoming a titleist at this flyweight division. And he's going to do it like a veteran fighter. He's that well schooled. But let me know what you think. This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know what you think about Jesse Bam Rodriguez and his campaign for this WBO title that's vacant this coming Saturday. That's all I have for you at this time. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.